Hello, welcome to the CEO DG and La YouTube channel. Current Affairs Mega Series MCQs 25 Question and Answers of 2020 edition. This is highly useful for SSC, Railways, RBI, SBI, IBPS, NABARD, and all competitive exams.
First one. North Korea has cut off its hotlines with which nation? The options are A. South Korea, B. China, C. Japan, D. US. Second one. Which state government has approved an ordinance on deferment of payments to employees, pensioners? The options are A. Odisha, B. Karnataka, C. Maharashtra, D. Telangana. First one. North Korea has cut off its hotlines with which nation? The answer is option A. South Korea. North Korea has said that it is cutting communication hotlines with South Korea. At least 49 hotlines have been set up between the two nations for diplomatic talks, discussions over economy and military operations, and also for coordination of air and sea traffic. Second one. Which state government has approved an ordinance on deferment of payments to employees, pensioners? The answer is option D. Telangana. The Telangana government has promulgated an ordinance to make special provision for deferment of payments to any person, employees, and pensioners in the event of disaster and public health emergency. Third one. Former External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Ravesh Kumar has been appointed as India's next ambassador to which nation? The options are A. Finland, B. Poland, C. Belgium, D. Sweden. Fourth one. Legendary filmmaker Basu Chatterjee passed away on June 4th, 2020. He had won a national award for which film? The options are A. Khatta Meetha, B. Rajnigandha, C. Choti Si Baat, D. Durga. Third one. Former External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Ravesh Kumar has been appointed as India's next ambassador to which nation? The answer is option A. Finland. The former spokesperson of the External Affairs Ministry, Ravesh Kumar, has been appointed as India's next ambassador to Finland. Kumar is a 1995 batch Indian Foreign Service officer. He served as the spokesperson of the Ministry of External Affairs from July 2017 to April 2020. Fourth one. Legendary filmmaker Basu Chatterjee passed away on June 4th, 2020. He had won a national award for which film? The answer is option D. Durga. Legendary filmmaker Basu Chatterjee passed away on June 4th, 2020 due to age-related health issue. He was 93. He had won the National Film Award for the Best Film on Family Welfare for his film Durga. Besides this, he had won the IIFA Lifetime Achievement Award in 2007. He also won several Filmfare Awards. Fifth one. The Supreme Court has given states or union territories how many days to transport stranded migrants back to their native places? The options are A. 20 days, B. 15 days, C. 10 days, D. 3 days. Sixth one. The centre has announced extension of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana till which month? The options are A. August 2020, B. October 2020, C. November 2020, D. December 2020. Fifth one. The Supreme Court has given states or union territories how many days to transport stranded migrants back to their native places? The answer is option B, 15 days. The Supreme Court on June 9, 2020 directed the center and state governments to identify and transport stranded migrant workers back to their hometowns within 15 days. The court also directed the Indian Railways to provide the required Shramik trains within 24 hours. Sixth one, the centre has announced extension of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana till which month? The answer is option C, November 2020. In a major move, PM Narendra Modi announced that the centre's free ration scheme Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana will be extended till November end to support the poor and migrant laborers through India's upcoming festive season. Seventh one, under Unlock 2.0, the government has extended lockdown in containment zones till which date? The options are A. August 31st, B. July 15th, C. July 31st, D. August 14th. Eighth one, which state has made Bande Utkala Janani its state song? The options are A. Odisha, B. Tripura, C. Manipur, D. Jharkhand. Seventh one, under Unlock 2.0, the government has extended lockdown in containment zones till which date? The answer is option C, July 31st. The Union Home Ministry announced Unlock 2.0 guidelines on June 29, 2020. The new guidelines include certain relaxations in areas outside containment zones and extension of the lockdown in containment zones till July 31st, 2020. Eighth one, which state has made Bande Utkala Janani its state song? The answer is option A, Odisha. The Odisha Cabinet on June 7, 2020, according to Odisha state song status, to Bande Utkala Janani. The move comes a week after the Odisha CM urged all the people of the state to sing the song to express gratitude to the COVID warriors. Ninth one, which nation won the African seat in the UNSC elections 2020? The options are A. Kenya, B. Djibouti, C. Zambia, D. Egypt. 10th one, which nation has declared itself COVID virus free? The options are A. Australia, B. South Korea, C. Sweden, D. New Zealand. Ninth one, which nation won the African seat in the UNSC elections 2020? The answer is option A, Kenya. Kenya defeated Djibouti to win the last African seat at the United Nations Security Council UNSC on June 18, 2020, after the UN Assembly UNGA failed to choose between the two candidates during the first round. 10th one, which nation has declared itself COVID virus free? The answer is option D, New Zealand. New Zealand has declared itself COVID free after the recovery of its last coronavirus patient. With this, the nation will be lifting all restrictions imposed to contain the virus, including social distancing and restrictions on public gatherings. 11th one, which among the following states observed a Green Day on June 11, 2020? The options are A. Meghalaya, B. Mizoram, C. Manipur, D. Assam. 12th one, Bollywood actor Sushant Singh Rajput passed away on June 14th. Which among the following is his unreleased film? The options are A. Welcome to New York. B. Rapta. C. Sonchiria. D. Dil Bechara. 11th one. Which among the following states observed a Green Day on June 11th, 2020? The answer is option B. Mizoram. Green Mizoram Day was observed throughout the state on June 11th, 2020, with distribution and planting trees and taking the pledge to work for the improvement of environment and maintaining ecological balance. The state has been observing the day for the last 20 years since 1999. 12th one. Bollywood actor Sushant Singh Rajput passed away on June 14th. Which among the following is his unreleased film? The answer is option D. Dil Bechara. Bollywood actor Sushant Singh Rajput died at his home in Bandra, Mumbai on June 14th, 2020. The actor had made his entry into Bollywood with Kai Po Che in 2013. His last work would be Mukesh Chabra's Dil Bechara opposite Sanjana Sanghi, which was later released. 13th. Which nation's Supreme Court banned workplace discrimination against LGBT community in a historic judgment? The options are A. India, B. US, C. UK, D. Canada. 14th. The Garib Kalyan Rojgar Abhiyan will be launched in how many states? The options are A. 6, B. 7, C. 3, D. 4. 13th. Which nation's Supreme Court barred workplace discrimination against LGBT community in a historic judgment? The answer is option B. US. The Supreme Court of the United States on June 15, 2020 barred workplace discrimination to protect the rights of the LGBT community. 14th. The Garib Kalyan Rojgar Abhiyan will be launched in how many states? The answer is option A. 6. The massive 125-day Garib Kalyan Rojgar Abhiyan will be launched in 116 districts across 6 states starting. The scheme will aim to empower and provide a livelihood to the returnee migrant workers. 15th. Which multinational company has become a net debt-free company? The options are A. Tata Steel, B. Indian Oil Corporation, C. Reliance Industries, D. Aditya Birla Group. 16th. Who will host and produce the 2020 Emmy Awards? The options are A. Oprah Winfrey, B. Ellen DeGeneres, C. Jimmy Kimmel, D. Jimmy Fallon. 15th. Which multinational company has become a net debt-free company? The answer is option C. Reliance Industries Limited. Reliance Industries Limited has raised over rupees 1,68,818 crore within just 2 months through investments by global tech investors. Rupees 115,693.95 crore and right issue rupees 53,124.20 crore. With these investments, RIL has become a net debt-free company. 16th. Who will host and produce the 2020 Emmy Awards? The answer is option C. Jimmy Kimmel. Popular American TV host Jimmy Kimmel will host the 2020 Emmy Awards. The awards are set to take place on September 20. It is yet unclear whether it will be virtual or live in person amid the COVID-19 pandemic. 17th. Which state's High Court has issued a notice to Twitter Center state government over communal tweets? The options are A. Delhi, B. Telangana, C. Mumbai, D. Madras. 18th. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank has planned how much loan to India? The options are A. USD 500 million, B. USD 600 million, C. USD 750 million, D. USD 660 million. 17th. Which state's High Court has issued a notice to Twitter Center state government over communal tweets? The answer is option B, Telangana. The Telangana High Court has issued notices to social networking site Twitter Center as well as the state government seeking explanation on why posts allegedly linking COVID-19 to the Muslim community and the religious event held in Nizamuddin in the national capital in March 2020 have not been removed. 18th. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank has planned how much loan to India? The answer is option C, USD 750 million. The Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank AIIB has approved the loan of USD 750 million, that is rupees 5688 crore to India. The loan has been sanctioned to assist the Indian government to strengthen its response to the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic on millions of people. 19th. When will Niti Aayog launch Decarbonizing Transport in India project? The options are A. June 24th, B. June 25th, C. June 26th, D. June 27th. 20th. Which among the following nations did not get the required majority in the UN Security Council elections conducted on June 17th? The options are A. Mexico, B. Ireland, C. Canada, D. Norway. 19th. When will Niti Aayog launch Decarbonizing Transport in India project? The answer is option A, June 24th. Niti Aayog will be launching Decarbonizing Transport in India project on June 24th, 2020 in collaboration with the International Transport Forum. The main aim of the project will be to develop a pathway towards a low carbon transport system for India. 20th. Which among the following nations did not get the required majority in the UN Security Council elections conducted on June 17th? The answer is option C, Canada. Canada, which contested with Ireland and Norway for 2 seats in the Western European and other states category, lost out in the UNSC elections. While Norway won by 130 votes, Ireland won by 128 votes. The 2 seats are currently held by Belgium and Germany. 21st. Which Indian has entered the Forbes list of world's top 10 richest people? The options are A. Azim Premji, B. Uday Kotak, C. Mukesh Ambani, D. Shiv Nadar. 22nd. The Supreme Court allowed the world famous Jagannath Rath Yatra to take place in which city? The options are A. Ahmedabad, B. Puri, C. Jamshedpur, D. Raipur. 21st. Which Indian has entered the Forbes list of world's top 10 richest people? The answer is option C, Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani, with a recent soar in net worth, has jumped into the exclusive club of the world's top 10 richest people as per Forbes real-time billionaire list. 22nd. The Supreme Court allowed the world famous Jagannath Rath Yatra to take place in which city? The answer is option B, Puri. The world famous annual Jagannath Rath Yatra began on June 23, 2020 in Odisha's Puri after the Supreme Court gave its approval and left it on the wisdom of the state, center and temple management to manage the festival. 23rd. How much fund has been allocated under PM CARES Fund for 50,000 Made in India ventilators? The options are A. Rupees 2,000 crore, B. Rupees 3,000 crore, C. Rupees 1,000 crore, D. Rupees 1500 crore. 24th. Which company has claimed to have launched an Ayurvedic medicine to treat COVID 19? The options are A. Reliance, B. Dabur, C. Patanjali, D. Himalaya. 23rd. How much fund has been allocated under PM CARES Fund for 50,000 Made in India ventilators? The answer is option A, rupees 2000 crore. The PM CARES Fund Trust has allocated rupees 2000 crore for the supply of 50,000 indigenously manufactured ventilators to government run COVID hospitals in all states and union territories. 24th. Which company has claimed to have launched an Ayurvedic medicine to treat COVID 19? The answer is option C, Patanjali. Patanjali on June 23, 2020 launched Coronil and Swasari, its Ayurvedic medicine which it claims can treat COVID 19. There is no official confirmation on the same by any scientific or government authority. 25th. The world's first yoga university outside India has been launched in which country? The options are A. US, B. Japan, C. Russia, D. Canada. 25th. The world's first yoga university outside India has been launched in which country? The answer is option A. US. The world's first yoga university outside India has been launched in Los Angeles, United States, as a part of the 6th International Yoga Day commemoration. The Vivekananda Yoga University, VAYU, will offer programs that combine scientific principles and modern research approaches to the ancient Indian practice of yoga.
Dhanyavad. Thank you. If you like this video, do like, subscribe and share. See you in the next one. Bye bye.